Hey there, everybody. Don Emmons here from WatchReport.com, and today we got the Borealis Bull Shark. These went on pre-order probably about 6 months ago or so. A couple of different variations. There are date and no dates, and there are black dials, blue dials, and green dials. Unfortunately, the black dials are out of stock. I believe both the date and no date versions and versions. I just said virgins. That was weird. But unfortunately, what happened is we set these reviews up sometimes months in advance, and they kind of schedule it just as part of the order, and they sent this out. And so we have the black dial here to review, but there are no black dial watches available. So there is blue and green. I do not know offhand if there's going to be, if they're going to produce more stock of the black dials or not. I'm guessing if that's part of their plans, or if they have the availability to do so, or there's demand. Um, but what you're looking at is $475. You're getting a 42 millimeter case, 50 millimeter lug to lug, 22 millimeter lug width, a domed sapphire crystal, a very thick raised dome sapphire crystal, a polished ceramic bezel insert, of course, a screw down crown. You're looking at 13.5 millimeter stick to the bezel from the case back, and then 14.5 millimeters thick when you include in that very thick sapphire crystal. You're getting an all brushed case, and you got those nice beveled edges with your high polish. You do get a helium release valve. There is your nice clean no date dial, 2000 meters water resistant. This is a Miyota 9015 automatic movement, and you're getting a nice satin finished, brushed finish, oyster link style bracelet with one-sided screws, and then you get the can't speak today, ratchet extension clasp that Borealis has been known to use on a lot of their dive watches. So let me try and give you a close-up look here, because I've been wearing this for a few days. We'll be wearing it for a few more before I do the full review. Of course, click the eye in the upper right-hand part of the screen to bring you to watchreport.com. But one of the things I really, really want to try and highlight here on video is how well I feel this watch is made, how nice the applied markers and indices are, how nice these hands are done. The lume is pretty even. There's no coloring outside the lines, really, at least on my example. The machine finishing here is spectacular, in my opinion, for a $475 watch. It is just, we all say it from time to time as watch enthusiasts. Sometimes it's true, sometimes we're trying to justify our own purchase. But this really doesn't look like a $475 watch. Now, part of that could be because it looks like a vintage Tudor, which this is, kind of what this is, not really kind of, it is what it's homaging. If you look one of these vintage Tudor subs up, you will find one very similar with a red insert at the triangle, and the black dial and the gold hands and markers. But it is not one that Tudor makes currently to date. So, if you want something, you want that vintage or retro look, but you don't want to actually go vintage because you want something with higher end materials, then I guess this would be a good way to go. Of course, this is a screw down crown. Let's check that action out here. Pop that crown back in. We'll check out the bezel action. Bezel action is very, very nice actually. I haven't really played with it much. No play, no wobble. Very nice bezel. Take a look at that case back there. Pretty standard. You have the mermaid on there. That's kind of been the Borealis case back. And, you know, they don't have to get new molds done. So, you know, I'd like to see a different case back. On the other hand, I know it's helping keep costs down for them. I will say one thing that right off the bat I'm not absolutely in love with. It's this clasp. And here's why. I'm bigger and chunkier style divers. I like these clasps. A lot of different brands using them these days, of course. With this style of watch, this, you know, vintage Tudor homage, I really just wish it was more of a standard flip lock divers clasp, because this is just a very big, wide, long, chunky clasp, and I just don't think it vibes with the rest of the watch. That's just my opinion. You may love it though. Let me see here if let's see. Give me a couple of seconds. Let's see if I can get a Lume shot here real fast for you while we're on camera. I still have another light on, but there is a look at the Lume. As you can see, very, very, very nicely done. Let me turn my other lights back on real quick, and I will give you a wrist shot on my 7.5-inch wrist. So there you go. There is a look at the Borealis Bull Shark. Seems to be a very, 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 very popular model for them currently. If you'd like to see more, click the eye in the upper right hand part of the screen, take you over to my full review at watchreport.com. Leave a like or a comment. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you're not, you'll never miss another review. Follow us on social media. We are on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You can check out Borealis on Instagram as well. And of course, if you're interested in this watch, go and check out the Borealis website. This has been a look at the Borealis Bull Shark. This has been Don Evans for watchreport.com. I'll see you guys on the next video.